if she's gonna be like, well, you don't support my gopher killing, you're gonna be like, well, clearly I don't, because that's weird. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Stella the Light. We just did an Instagram live and my phone died, and then I was like, let's go on, and I'll go on Tumblr and answer just a few questions. Maybe we'll do 5.
Okay.
We'll do 5 questions.
This is a quick.
Super quick. What camera do you use to take most of your photos? So the camera that I use is a Canon 80D, and I use this lens, which is, do you know what this lens is?
No,
a Sigma, I'll put it like right here. A Sigma 18, what is it?
Nope, don't know.
I don't know. It's like a
We have a couple lenses.
fancy little lens. But yeah, I will pop in what lens it is.
Right here, usually
Right
people, there.
Right there.
Here.
Right here.
Right there.
It'll be here.
It'll be there.
Okay. Hopefully.
It's gonna
I'll forget to put it in.
Right there. Around this area somewhere.
What is the difference between plant-based and vegan? Because there are people who eat animal products who still call themselves plant-based. So there is like we are plant-based vegans, so we're both vegan and plant-based primarily. So we eat primarily whole foods plant-based, which is earth to mouth. So that's why I kind of named my ebook that, because we eat, if it grows straight from the ground, unrefined, whatever, we eat it.
Yep.
And a vegan in general is just no animal products. So you can just be primarily plant-based and eat meat and dairy still and say you're plant-based because primarily you eat plant-based, which I am all for. I think if that's the best you can do, then that's okay. I think it's good to move towards educating yourself on veganism so that you can make that vegan switch. But if the best you can do right now is just plant-based, then
it's all a journey.
Wonderful. Exactly. It's all, you do the best that you can. Do you want to pick one? And then Damon's going to answer one, because I feel like I talk too much. Like I answer too many of them, and then.
What tips do you have to try and maintain a positive mindset? I know being happy all the time is not realistic and it varies from person to person, but every time I think I'm on track to helping myself, eating well, exercising, I then stop and get stuck in this depression. I'm running out of things to do to help myself. I think it doesn't sound like, obviously if you're stuck in like a depression, it's not a great place to be in, but you're on the right path with saying that you shouldn't be happy all the time, because that isn't realistic. But
to be gentle with yourself, so not beating yourself up for being in depression.
Now I also think, you're very specific by saying like eating well and exercising. Now do you like fall off of that and then go, that was what gets you into the depression? You should answer too, because I'm not the expert on this, I don't think.
So eating well and exercising, that is one thing that I think will throw you into a depression if you're doing it wrong. So if you're regimenting yourself on eating well, aka on a strict diet, and exercising, making sure you do this exercise, this amount of time, etc., you're going to eventually fall off.
Yeah.
The eating right and exercising shouldn't be something that is easily fallen off, which is what I did. So I did this, it sounds like I did the same thing. So you can't say I'm going to eat right and exercise, meaning like I'm going to limit myself to this many calories and do this harsh exercise and deplete myself, because you will fall off and you will feel like you failed and you will feel depressed.
And I think what you're saying at the end is I'm running out of things to do to help myself. So if you're like trying a bunch of different options to think, maybe you're trying too hard. Like maybe simplify.
Yeah,
say like, if I really love walking, like we love walking, so we walk every day.
You get made fun of
gives
for
us
this.
enjoyment.
Everyone's like, you walk?
If you find enjoyment in like reading a book for 5 minutes or just sitting outside in nature, do those things as often as you can, because those is like a tried and true way to make you feel better about yourself, make you feel happy,
and you won't.
And then you think good. You won't fall off, but then you also, I don't know, just doing that stuff more often probably pushes you to.
Yeah. Because it truly isn't realistic to think that you're going to have this extreme exercise routine for the rest of your life, but it is sustainable and realistic to walk every day. So if you look back on a month from now and you were like, I walked nearly every single day, that's insane. Like, that's really cool. and it's sustainable, you'll do it for the rest of your life. Whereas if you're like, well, I want to exercise every day, meaning like this heavy, intense 45-minute workout every single day, and you're like, but I didn't do it, and I'm so tired, I don't feel like doing it, and I know I should, and then that depression kicks in. So I think that was really good. I think you answered that one perfectly.
Let's do another one.
Okay.
There's a lot of questions.
I know, and they're all really good ones, and I feel bad that I don't answer a lot of them because it's just too much sometimes. I should do this like a lot more often, I feel. So this one says, do you live with your parents or do you live on your own or with Damon? So we both separately live with our parents.
Yeah.
This person said, I have had to move back with my parents to save money, but I'm finding it so difficult. It's not a good environment for me, and I feel so negative and angry all the time, which I understand. What do you do when you feel like your life is just falling apart? How do you deal with situations that can't be controlled? So I'll go into depth about like the parents thing, because that I think is in general what you think is causing it. I think that we are so lucky, and you cannot take it for granted that you are allowed to live with your parents. Like, I am so grateful that I am 25 years old, and while I do a lot and have done a lot for my mother, and my grandmother lives there, and I've taken care of my grandmother, and that's a big part of me even living there, because I most likely would have moved out with you or moved in with you, or something would have given if it wasn't for my grandmother moving
We're on
in.
that step right now, though. We've been thinking about it for a long... We've just been patient.
You need your own space, and to go from...
having your own space to going back to your parents, I'm sure is a lot of... Because you want your own stuff, but you are moving back into your parents' house. That's their place. They make the rules, like all that kind of stuff, and... I mean, you have to abide by it. I mean, especially, and then also think too, if you're living there for free, not having to pay rent or anything, because you are, like you said, you're saving money to do it. So
they could have said no.
Yeah,
and
so
you
I
could
would
have not done it. And I know it's easy to say that and be like, oh, stop
and
being
maybe
such
not
a brat.
Think, exactly. Maybe when you do think like you're angry or upset, just like take a second to think like, I don't know, think about like all the stuff your parents do for you, and I would say and like how lucky you are to have like a shower and clean. I mean, simple things like that that I think will make you forget about that anger so fast, then turn back into positive thoughts and then put you in a better mood. But I think it's smart though, especially it's definitely smart that you took the time, like you made the choice to move back home if you have to save money, and that's a smart thing to do. And I don't think you should compromise on that and like move out to somewhere that you can't afford, and then make it even tougher for yourself. If you have the opportunity to stay at home, and maybe take that opportunity.
But like, I will say this too.
I mean, if you're not giving us...
Is it toxic there?
Yeah, that's the other thing,
I don't know
too.
I know who my parents are, and I know that I do get annoyed with them, but it's not toxic. I think they might have said the word toxic, or it's a bad environment for you.
Well, if
why?
It's like that,
I would want more details into that, just so I can say, like, whoa, if your parent is abusing you, or something crazy, or like drugs are involved,
loud
or something.
Arguments and, like, all that kind of stuff, and you can't, like, be in the same room as them, or anything like that, then definitely seek other options. But I think if you're annoyed with, like, things that are probably minuscule at the end of the day.
So that's a hard one for us, because again, we don't understand a toxic or terrible environment with our parents, and I hope I will be the same for my children one day. I will never
always
say
have
you're
a place to stay, and always have like a safe...
and not feel guilty. I love the fact that my mother has never made me feel weird or bad about staying there. It's just that's such a good and different feeling. You know what I mean? Okay. We have 1% left on my phone, so pick a good one. This will probably be the last one.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay. This is the role. I feel like this is like a certain... Alright, so my girlfriend and I have been together 2.5 years. I've been vegan for only 9 months, and I care so much about animals. She wants to go shoot gophers with her friend. I don't know if people do that where you live.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Just go kill stuff for fun, but they do here, and it's disgusting. The thing is, I don't know if I can love someone who can so thoughtlessly do that. I don't push veganism on her, but this is just over the top. Do you think I'm overreacting? I don't think at all.
Not
because
at all.
it's like if she feels that way and doesn't agree with your beliefs, like, and that's a core belief
to that
you.
extent,
you said,
of not being able to say I will not do it.
Yeah,
and I mean,
won't do it.
It's fairly easy to say I will not kill animals anymore for the sake of your veganism. You're not asking her to eat
you're not
vegan.
asking her
You're just
much.
like, dude, I can't. What is she gonna come home and be like, hey, I killed 10, and you'd be like, I don't want to fucking touch you.
And maybe that's a major sign, though. Like, you're not overreacting. Maybe that's a major sign that this isn't the person for you. This isn't the person that you should be with. This is someone that you're not going to probably be compatible with because you have a strong belief in something and she doesn't believe in it at all. And I mean, that kind of difference matters. It would definitely matter to me if, like, I'm all about that. I couldn't deal with that. I'd be like, you're really going to go do that? Like, come on now. And I don't know. That's definitely something I think you should.
Especially when you're passionate. It's not like you're like, oh, like... Because we are so very passionate.
And it's hard
and Damon
too.
saw, I think, my passion for it. And I wasn't vegan. I went plant-based. And he saw just how I was just all about it. And himself was like, I'm going to give this a try. And there are so many people out there who are like that. So you don't need to go find another vegan. You don't need to think, I'm going to have to go find a vegan girlfriend. There are open-minded people who will either support you in your decision or try to transition or try their best. Like, you need someone who is for you. Like, that's what I always tell Damon. Like, I need, someone, we got to be for each other, 100% for each other, each other's biggest support system, because that's what's important. Like, you can't be with someone constantly who doesn't believe in especially what you're passionate about. Like, it's not like, oh, I like this brand of cereal and he likes this brand of cereal, we can't get along. It's like, my true passions he supports, his true passions I support, as long as they're healthy. Because if it's something weird, and like, if she's gonna be like, well, you don't support my gopher killing, you're gonna be like, well, clearly I fucking don't, because that's weird.
But I definitely think that's important, and you should nip that in the butt before. Nip that in the bud before.
What is this?
I don't know. It's a scissor. Nip it.
Yeah, the bud, not the butt. You can nip it in the butt if you want, but I think it would be the bud instead.
Alright, the phone died, but I think we're going to let it charge and do some more. So, let it charge.
Oh, it did die again. Second time. I'm ruining my battery. Alright, wait, hold on. I have to like, sign off. You can't...
Well, we're going to do more if you let your phone charge.
Oh, you like doing it?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, how long do we have? 17 minutes? I'll probably get it down to, like... We might want to stop. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and leave your comments down below. And if you have any questions for me, I will leave my Tumblr link in the description. You can go on there. I will either answer your questions on Tumblr or in a video like this.
And if you leave in the comments, how about you post in the comments of this video questions for me and Steph?
That's a good one.
So that we can make another video together.
And your opinions on certain things. Like, if you have a good opinion to add in that we didn't add in, because we don't know, we really know nothing.
Yeah, honestly. We want to hear your thoughts on the questions.
It's just our opinion. So if you think you have a different opinion,
share what you think about the questions we answered today. But we love you guys.
Oh, we do. And we love each other. Okay. We're so weird. Oh, our nose is just smushed real hard. Now we're making it out. Okay. Right. See you for the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Nope. I hit the right button.
You did. Oh my god.